OBS Studio disconnected and is reconnecting. That's not very good, is it? Let me check if the live streams are still up and running. Late latency, eh? Offline. I should be online. Streaming out online show activity. Yes. Okay. Sorry about that. Technical hiccups. Sure. Not liking the eye, obviously. I feel the eyelid should always be darker, and I don't feel like I left enough room for myself to work with here. No, not liking that. Yeah, my inexperience with character design will certainly pose a challenge, but definitely needs to be taken care of, and taken care of pretty soon. Well, let's see. Let's just draw faces and see what comes out. Because if we draw kind of like this, okay. Nice, okay. I like this for a nose shape. I didn't need to lay the lines on as thick as I did, but I think it gets the idea across. I think this is sort of something that we're working with. And so when I draw the eyes, I can take into account the shape of the contours of the eye sockets, and I have them very pointed downwards. They're not normal. Let's do this. Command T, and we'll rotate. They look very feminine and not as like angry as before. I'm gonna check something. Un momento. Apologies. What if I also just Control C, Control V? Oh no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to go back. Well, I like the changes I did actually. Never mind. 1 sec. Is this what the comic's gonna look like? I don't think so. If we kind of go and draw a realistic version, not to call this realistic, but if we go draw a detailed version, maybe we can simplify things down afterwards. I'm really bad at art. and my program keeps freezing. Let's see. That's riddle. So we're gonna ignore this part of the lip that we just did up here. We're gonna probably make that come down at some point. Nose like that. Is this okay looking? I'm gonna be extremely critical of my own work, but also just think that it needs to look good. Okay, maybe drawing the detailed version is what I want to do first. Then we can simplify things into the lines that we need to draw. Looks very mature now that I look at it. We can maybe fix that. Hard to say. Especially when things are freezing. Stop freezing. Okay, we need to erase that top lip because it is god awful, and the whole lip and the whole mouth is awful. But I'm doing a side smirk from a front-on angle. Doesn't necessarily make all that much sense, does it? We'll do the lasso tool and we'll draw around the eye, and I want to see. I know this isn't going to be very good, but oh my god, Jesus Christ! Why isn't that? Yes, we'll flip. I'ma hit a switch. Flip, flip. Maybe that is the advantage of doing it on digital, is the fact that I can do this to my heart's content. Obviously, I'll do better without having the lines scuffed. So that's from a front-on perspective. Not sure these are the shape of the eyes that I want. It looks older because I'm drawing the like pure amount of lines that is just kind of unnecessary. But of course, these might just be excuses. Huh. Oh my god. Can I get rid of that, please? Thank you. Mouth from a first person perspective, because I've been trying to do the grinning smirk. Lopsided mouth, that's fine. We can recenter if we want to, and if we don't want to, that's fine too. This is a conundrum. Not wanting it to look particularly feminine, but then I make it look extremely feminine. That's fine. We're laying the groundwork on stream, and then we can polish things off screen. Can't we now? So if we do thick. Now, it's not always going to be dark, but for the sake of doing this now, I'm going to draw it dark. The bigger the mouth and the less of the space that the lips take up, the less it will impact. But from a perspective of so, is this working? My answer would be no, not really. But I could be wrong, and I hope I am, and hopefully it's working. We can make alterations, can't we? Nothing set in stone. We only have 2 months to make this, or around that. I'm not exactly certain on specifics. Okay, it's not the worst, honestly. Sure. And the expression is all in the eyes. Pointed eyebrows. We'll take this. Not the worst. I don't think this is that bad. Now, so like, if I can polish this up. Do I want to make anything else properly distinguishable from this character? I can think of other things at a later point. Let's go with this for now. X. Right out of there. And we'll completely put it on top of this. Now we get to play around in our layers to see where things are, because I lost track long ago because I have not been naming my layers. That's there. This is down there, so this can go delete us, I think. this is up here, and this is all of that. So the two of these can go bye-bye, and this is the hair, I believe. Cool. So let's shrink-a-dink-dink. I'm not complete with this face yet, so actually what I'll do is I'll make a copy. So I'll name this one face, and this will be the face that isn't on the face, except for I named it F9, which is just a combination of letters and numbers, and not the word face. Okay, there we go. Boom. Rum pum pum. And we will scale this one all the way down. That's a tiny face. Oh, we looking at a tiny face over here. Facial features. Apply. Don't think it scaled very well, but or I didn't, I didn't make it very well. Either way, boom. Nope, that's the wrong button. Boom. What are we thinking? I'm liking it. That could be a good main character if the face wasn't tilted. 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 Eyebrows level with the top of the ear. Eyebrows are pretty wide. She's got a wide face and a thin body, and she's pretty tall now that I look at it. But we can we do Control T on her entire body to shrink it down? That'll be pretty humorous, actually. Yo, you know what I'm thinking? Actually, kind of looks like not. Oh, die lipped. You know who I'm thinking? Well, not this. Yeah, she looks like this kind of a little bit, but see, there's so much simpler way of drawing. That's the way I should be drawing. What is this drawing? God damn it! I hate this. Get off the screen. It disgusts me. Yeah, these are the sort of drawings that I should be doing. But you know, what was I gonna look up? Oh, yeah, kind of a hair that I've gone for unintentionally. No, this is kind of normal. This is more normal looking. Yeah, they're not wrong. They're not wrong. Yeah, definitely more of that. The second one over here. Let's go in. Let's go perfect the face. Let's go perfect the face. Let's go perfect the face. So hair. This was hair, if I recall. Let's label this one. Hair. Oh my god, why did I spell it like that? So first off, we did the shaved look by just doing patchy, which I'm not sure is the right call, but it's what we're doing, apparently. Oopsie doopsie. That's fine. We can concentrate on something else for now. We'll come back to that. Oh, I should not be. Oh, what's his head shape? Is this part of the hair that I drew? Um, let's remove our. First off, let's remove our grid to see what things look like. I don't know. I think I need an opinion. There's no one in the chat at the moment. Ugh. Let's zoom in even more. I can't do the tappies. It's not letting me. So we'll kind of be doing this for like the hair, where we do like the streak that comes down. Boom, boom, boom. Color. How am I doing color? I think I'm drawing in black and white for my comic, and color is going to be selectively for fog and for gang. For gangs, not gang singular. But I don't think I can do that without explaining it in my project proposal, or not proposal, but my project essay. So I'll need to look into that. I'm thinking of something, but I think we're doing pretty okay. I think this suits. Yes, gonna be a good protagonist. Clothes are a big thing though, and we're moving on to them. I can touch up everything later on, and when I can like get some retrospective. Did I turn off my Wi-Fi? Because if I didn't, I'm gonna be costing a bunch of money. I did. I'm gonna take this opportunity to do this. Very unprofessional. I just need to, yeah, make sure I don't have anything important to respond to. Arms, what? Why did I make her so tall, dude? Her head's. That's what her head looks like. Starting to think she shouldn't be this tall. Starting to think I need to do this. And in no way did I want to have to do this. Oh, no. Sorry, sir. I mean this one. Hello? Cancel. Don't apply. What are you? Yeah, this one. Control D. I'm sorry. You're just too tall. I don't think it's like that. I don't think. Ah, it's too tall. We'll draw and hope things fix themselves. That is very tall. Is that what people look like? That's very tall, dude. I've made very tall proportions. What say you? What say you, chat? Extremely tall proportions. The soles should be here, so I'm not even matching this. Also, I have this in like groups of 7, so I'm not even working with the same proportions this person is, which might be my own fault. Maybe the head is too small. Maybe think the head is too small. Maybe that's our issue. I don't think so. Oh, this is difficult. Okay, we'll continue. We'll continue. And we'll hope for the best. Which is not a good thing for design. That's not a good design thought. Ish. Copy. It's a face copy. And this will be our clothing. I want to go pants first. I know it's a bit strange to go pants first, but we're going pants first. Okay? We're gonna go high up. High up pant. High up the pant. Why isn't this working? Okay, there it is, there it is. Just delayed, just delayed. So what if we do something like this? And so let's get rid of our legs so we can. I know that's kind of backwards, but I feel like I'm getting distracted. I don't know how I want these to look. Designing fashion was something I was going to do separately, but I think it might actually work better with designing the character like so. Pants that are in like this. Not nearly as baggy as I had kind of imagined, or I'm kind of. They're baggy, but they're not like folding over themselves type of baggy, which might be a good thing because now that I'm trying to draw that, I realize that might not be the aesthetic that we want to go with. how is this for? Keep the legs back. What do we got? A little fucked. A little fucked if I do say so. We'll keep going. We always keep going. Ah, don't like that. I hate drawing the crotch region of any character. Wow, it's rough. I hate it. Probably because it's overlapping, but maybe, just maybe, because it's awful is why I hate it. But who knows? Kind of wanted to draw something unique, and memorable for her. Because obviously the main character's got to have an interesting design. These just kind of look like fashionable pants. What are we working with? Does that suit? Guys, does that suit? Maybe? Okay. I'm gonna message my friend because he's done plenty of character drawing before, and maybe he can help. We'll summon him. Must have been a while since I texted him because he did not appear. Oh yeah, had to scroll way down to get to him. Actually, there's a lot of people up here then that I would have thought I texted way after him, but it seems like it's been a little bit. Yo, I'm doing some character drawings on live stream at the moment. I've never done original characters before. Any tips? I'm super winging it. Oop. So we'll see what he replies, or if he even replies. Oh, it is 12, so this boy is probably asleep. I have lost track of all time. Well, it's past 12, but you get the picture. Yeah, that this boy is a little It's a little responsible lad, so he will probably fall asleep before, since he has college in the morning. Are these good pants? Are these good pants? Are these good pants? Pants. They're very simple. I think that might be all I need, though. Maybe simplistic designs work better because I have kind of complicated hair scheme. So having the belt, the kind of the turned over baggy pants might be all I need. Feet. God damn, I'm gonna leave those to last because those seem difficult. Let's bring our character's body back. Let's have what kind of t-shirt are we wearing? Top. What kind of are we going sleeves? Are we not going sleeves? This character is supposed to be a little younger than I seem to have drawn her. How about we do it's fine. That's kind of disheveled. We kind of want her to look like she's kind of wiling out a bit. I kind of like this fur. But those aren't actually fully tattered, that is just the design. So let's remove any of the rough lines that we did on this layer. Yeah, that works. And this should work. Let's remove the body and see how that works. That works. I think that works. Maybe it's a little revealing for the young character that we're going for. So instead of midriff, I think I might do underbody stuff. But it is desert location, so I guess they can be what they want. Yeah, I don't know. You know, those weren't the worst that was happening there, but they're going to be on the wrong layer, but that's fine. There for show. Cool. I'm going to save this as File, save as. Character name. We haven't come up with the character name yet. Let's do that now. Let's take a break from drawing. Let's start conceptualizing names, shall we? So let's cancel save. Well, actually, maybe we should save it on the untitled project, just to be safe. And let's start thinking names. So, what characteristics do they embody? Impulsive, very kind of simple. I kind of adopted the mangaka's methodology for protagonists, that they should be like simple and kind of easy to put your place into, which does often, if not done well, can sacrifice some of the intrigue to the character, because all the other characters are written to have more personality, whereas the protagonist can be kind of samey to other protagonists and super replaceable. So, not replaceable in the story, but like replaceable in terms of personality. He could be replaced with any other shonen protagonist, or not shonen, but like shonen typically suffer from this, where you can just kind of paint all of them with like a broad stroke. So what can we go with? So lack of ambition, just kind of floating through life for the most part. We can start messing around with names in like name generators. Not name generators, but like we can look at meanings of names. Names meaning behind the name. Let's do this. Is there a way to reverse engineer these? Like names, popularity, namesakes. Let's take a look at this. Oh, these are like people with shared names. We'll go. Probably not, right? Submitted names, browse names. Yeah, browse names. Sure, why not? Press T. See what goes up. Town, Hebrew for dew. I guess we're just kind of go look. Site, time. I guess time. We'll look for time. Time. Masculine. So it is a name. Namesakes. Yeah, I'm not. Names revolving around time. "33 baby names that mean future." This will be baby. Baby's a name. Bane. Strong vision of future. Bane. Is that Bologna? Is that doesn't? That's Ball. Arabic. Is there there's no like pronounce button. So we'll take a look. I guess we're looking at the female names. Asa, baby, Balvisha, Sabil, fortune teller, one who predicts the future. That's cool. Delphia, one who can predict the future. Also, womb. Fate, one who is certain of the future. Debiani. Leia. Leia means future in what language? Lay, or is it lay? Just lay. Laia. Lay. Lee, probably. Starting with L. How do you pronounce? Destiny. Soul number. Oh, look at the bubbles. That's a pretty good name. I like short names for characters sometimes. Because especially if I'm working trying to fit text into. Let's see if the boy has responded or if he's in bed. The boy is. Oh, he's awake! My God! And he has sent quite the thing, quite the amount of things. Okay, let's have a look. Mood boards are always a good idea. Get some images of designs that are loosely like what you're going for. So we've kind of been doing that. We've got our like tab open, but we haven't really been copy and pasting into. What you're going for, build up enough images to take bits and pieces and develop. So he's got. Okay, cool. Idea to play around with. Thumbnail sketches are also a good idea. So just a bunch of tiny doodles or of designs to get some ideas flowing. Okay, yeah, I've kind of been mishandling that aspect because I've been just kind of drawing and working with what I've been drawing. Like both, like the top that I drawn is literally like the first thing I drew, and the pants that I have are the first ones I drew. So I feel bad with just continuing with the first result that I've got, but I'm not all too displeased, honestly, with the results so far. He says silhouettes. That's a fun one. Okay, yeah, he says silhouettes because it makes the characters like more recognizable. That's a good one to keep out for. I feel like the hair lends to that pretty well. That's pretty good. I like what he's doing with the silhouettes, and the mood boards look pretty decent. So I used to play around with designs and did some sketches like these based off of mood boards. Cool. Thanks, man. I'll just reply to him. Cool. That was kind of helpful. I like the silhouettes idea. I'll go for that at some point, because I need to be drawing this character from multiple perspectives. He's shown one from the front, back, and then side. He didn't have one from the side, but I assume having a side one would be very decent to have. I'll send him a picture of what I'm working with, and maybe I can get some feedback even. Yeah, if I can get any constructive feedback off of him, since there's no one in the chat to kind of feed into. Actually, is there? One sec, I forgot. I've been neglecting this. Okay, no, yeah, no one. Oh my god. I opened up a can of worms. It was so this. That's what it would seem. Oh, I'm receiving a call. I'll be back in a moment. Actually, I'll decline. I'll call him back in a few seconds. Actually, I'll tidy up here. I'll move on to I might come back on later to finish up some designs, move on to the next one for one, and then the partner to the protagonist. And I'll be back on in a bit. Okay. Thanks for coming out to the stream if you have, and enjoy.